big Transformer guy when you were a kid?
Yes. Love Transformers.
So we thought it'd be kind of fun to do NFL football players and transform them, current guys, past guys, and let's transform them into guys and Transformers that we have.
Yeah. Let's
So
see
like
here.
a Megatron. I came up with like, who's a Megatron of the NFL
right
now?
now, Mike
Yeah.
Evans.
Mike Evans?
Ooh,
Mike Evans.
I like that one.
Mike Evans is a Megatron.
What about TJ Watt?
Oh, TJ Watt's even better. That's better, Julian.
You know what I mean?
Julian, that's better.
No, but like TJ Watt.
No, because it's seek
or
and
like
destroy.
a Miles Garrett.
Miles
you're
Garrett,
still a Decepticon.
yeah.
You're still kind of bad guy, so it leans to defense as an offense guy.
As an offensive
You know
guy,
what I
right?
mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. It's funny. I was thinking too inside the box. I went with another big dominant receiver.
Yeah.
As opposed, TJ Watt and Miles Garrett are very good examples.
Receiver wise, I would say DK Metcalf maybe
Metcalf,
because
yeah.
he's a specimen. He's always fighting other guys.
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
you're
kind
right.
of
He's very aggressive.
he's
on that
always
side of the ball.
fighting.
Yeah,
He's
like,
always fighting.
flag. Matt, number 14. Is he 14? Yeah. Number 14.
Soundwave. Who would be Soundwave?
Soundwave, who's, by the way, my favorite Transformer.
Yeah.
Oh
Why?
my God. Let me say, I liked him because he's like 4 Transformers in one.
Yeah.
Because when his little chest would open, the little mini bots, the mini cons would come out of his chest, and he was different than every other Transformer because he had a robot voice.
Yeah.
And every other Transformer had a regular voice. So,
But he was also a radio.
and he was a radio. He was like a boombox. I love that.
You think that his voice would be compatible to be whatever it wanted?
Yeah, that's true. He could. Yeah, you're right. He could have changed it. He could have changed, but he never did. It was always like this. He had the robot voice. Whatever you say, Master Megatron. That was his voice. I loved that he had that voice. Let me see. Soundwave. Who would Soundwave be?
Is a loyal soldier to Megatron, a communication officer,
A little spy action, maybe a
little
cornerback. Spying on the QB.
Be like a Sauce
Like,
Gardner.
Sauce Gardner. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a cornerback, you spy on the quarterback.
Yep, he's spy.
You're
Yeah,
messing with his communication because he's trying to get that ball out to someone else. Like a
Sauce
corner.
Gardner's good. Yep, Sauce Gardner. A corner would be good. I mean, who else is that? Or a safety, or like a like Certain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He just got paid.
What do you think, Jack?
I like the Sauce Gardner angle. I think it's got to be a corner. A guy that's back there
somebody
spying.
susses something
He's
out.
prowling.
He's keeping an eye
He's a
on
loyal
the,
guy. He's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I like it.
Or Kirkpatrick?
Maybe a Kirkpatrick or a Trent McDuffie,
Safety.
maybe.
Trent McDuffie. Mhm.
Duffy. Now we're talking Chiefs.
All right, well, let's go to Optimus Prime. I thought for Optimus Prime, it's kind of like, it's got to be Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Yeah.
For me. I mean, Captain America.
And also like the spirit of the
Yes,
team,
yes,
the spirit,
spirit.
like an intrinsic leader. So it's not a quarterback. It's just he's like the spiritual leader of that team.
And if Taylor Swift is gonna date any Transformer, it would definitely
She
be
would date Optimus Prime. She would date
Optimus
Optimus
Prime. Come on.
100%, man. 100%. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go to Bumblebee. Your character.
My character. So Bumblebee would have to be, because he's like the cheerleader. I'm trying to think who's a cheerleader.
Not like a cheerleader.
Not a cheerleader, but like a support, like a really supportive player of other players.
I think he's like a third down running back.
Third down running
So
back,
like
yeah.
all time, it'd be like a Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles
Would be like a Bumblebee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get him
yeah.
out the backfield, get him in the open field, little Darren Sproles
Yeah.
route.
Oh yeah,
Give
because
him-
he's smart, like scat
Scatty.
back.
Yeah.
A scat
Scatty.
back. Yeah.
Scatty.
Yes, he's a scatty. Yeah. I mean, no one's better than Darren Sproles. He was the
Barry Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, well, the best of all time.
Hey,
The best of all time.
is he the greatest of all time or the best of all time? He's the BOAT or is he the GOAT?
I think. No, he's the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT because he ran as many yards east and west as he did north and south. And so, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Advanced stats. Yeah.
I wish they would have had GPS monitors back then to see his like run chart.
Yeah, exactly, to see exactly where he was. I mean, he was
6-yard run, 46 yards.
46. But the good
We'll count it.
Like a badass, like a third and four.
But third and four, yeah, exactly. And that took a minute and a half off the clock. Right?
Well, according to his dad, he's the third best running back of all time.
Yes, it's Jim Brown, and who did he think was the second?
Himself.
Oh, himself. Barry's dad himself?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He goes, he's the third best after me and Jim.
Shout out Mr. Sanders.
He was comparing himself Dude, Jim Brown.
Better than Walter Payton.
Oh my God.
He also hated Oklahoma State, Barry's dad.
He
loved
hated
Oklahoma.
Oh, that's
he loved
right.
Oklahoma.
And hated Oklahoma State. Doesn't matter that his son ran for 4,000
Heisman.
yards in 1 year. It's like crazy.
Mr. Sanders, OG hater.
It's a really complicated relationship there. I like
Made for a great running back, though. Alpha Trion.
Alpha Trion. Okay, so Alpha Trion's like an older, kind of wizened veteran, right? You know what I
Andy
mean?
Reid.
Yeah, he is. He's Andy Reid.
He's
He's
he
Andy
kinda looks
Reid.
like him, too.
Yeah, he's got the beard. He's got the
Yeah.
beard, you know? It's Andy Reid. It's 100% Andy
Aaron
Reid.
Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers?
He's the oldest guy in the league.
Yeah,
right
oldest
now.
guy in the
Cool
league.
player.
Yeah, maybe Aaron. But he has more. He's got more largesse about him. That's why I think Andy Reid's the
Andy
better
Reid.
pick, especially and also more Andy circa Philly.
Oh,
than
yeah.
than even now. I think because he was. I mean, he's wise now, but there was some when the mustache was a little more had a little more. It was looking like a little more red in it. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is Andy Reid now. Maybe he's more now because when you see the movie, you'll see this guy's like got some mileage on him.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. It's now. It's Andy Reid now.
You gonna eat those nuggies?
You can eat those nuggies.
His
You
little
get those
commercial.
fingers
He's
in
a great
He's
commercial.
hilarious.
I fucking think Andy Reid's so funny.
He's one of the best I've ever. I couldn't believe how good he was in that
It's
commercial.
insane.
You can let me eat the fingers, his little fat
you can
fingers.
eat those nuggies.
Could you imagine a commercial with Belichick, Tom, and Gronk? Like those three are on now?
I don't think it would be as good.
No, I don't think. Here's the thing. I will say this.
Gronk can take a lot of
Gronk could do it. Gronk, but my wife and I have worked with Gronk a lot, and he's always game for everything. Which is the best thing. He's always game for it. The thing about Belichick is this: if you cast him correctly, and a reason I say that is because look at Nick Saban. Nick Saban on the Affleck commercials, they cast him correctly. And that
the Airbnb one. Is it Airbnb or
Verbo? Is it
Verbo?
Verbo.
Yeah.
On the
Hilarious.
Verbo, so perfect.
That is.
like perfect in the Verbo. So if you could get if you can.
But
slap,
Bill hasn't embraced his assholeness yet. Like even him
When you
out
see
right
him
now.
and you see him on Inside the NFL now, and he's all smiley, and you're like,
You wanna
who's this guy?
You want to see the real Bill? You get the 15 most shitty plays of the week, and you put them in a dark room and have them watch that. That's when you see real Bill.
That's the real Bill
Oh my
Belichick.
God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, that was a fun segment.
So
Yeah.
before we move on, this is a Lions episode. Megatron. We have to just say Calvin Johnson.
I mean, you have to say Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
If we're going historically, yes, 100%.
yeah, but I don't look at Megatron.
You're looking at the
Calvin,
personality
yes.
of Megatron.
I don't
right?
think he's I think he's Megatron as far as because he's a huge ass robot that's dominant and like that. But like, I don't get Decepticon vibes from Calvin
Not from
Johnson.
Calvin Johnson.
He was such a selfless dude.
Selfless.
He's got like more Optimus Prime qualities.
Yeah, you're right. He does because he's more. He was very practical.
Yeah.
and also he was very pleasant. He's a very pleasant guy.
He never asked to be a leader.
No.
He just led because people followed him.
They followed.
That's
He
Optimus Prime
couldn't
shit.
help it. That's Optimus Prime. He was a born leader. Yeah. He didn't have a choice because his greatness. The greatness was not thrust upon him. He was born great.
Yeah.
He's just been great his whole life. That guy, he is an impossible human.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, you can't be that big and be that fast. You can't be that rangy and be that controlled.
Now you're talking to me. He is Megatron.
It's I mean, no,
Just attitude-wise, no.
attitude-wise, no. Attitude-wise, no. But I mean, as a specimen, because whoever blurted that out of their mouth the first time, it's just as a same thing with him. There are people who I watched in college. You know when you get that man amongst boys feel?
Yeah.
Him, Plaxico Burress, were these guys who just
Rob did that in the league.
yeah,
in his prime.
yes, you're right.
In his
Rob looked
prime.
like a man amongst boys.
Yes.
It's crazy. Rob would just be 6 guys on him, just running.
Bro, when you would run,
Holy
I remember running next to Rob, and it sounded like you were next to like a Clydesdale. You could hear his feet hitting the ground because they're so big, and you could feel the weight, and he'd be like giggling, like, like when a guy would like hit him, he'd like stiff arm him to the ground. He'd be laughing while he was doing it.
While he was doing it.
Like,
I mean,
it was literally like a high school kid playing with second graders.
Yeah,
Until the guys figured out to just they were torpedoing his legs.
I was just to say that's the only way to get him down. It's the only way to get him down. Yeah,
But he was jumping over him and shit early in his career. Like he was one of the most dominant dudes I've ever seen.
He was unbelievable. He's another person. He's not a human. Like the way Myles Garrett
Yeah.
is now in defense. Like, what are you? Like, he's a mutant. You can't. Yeah.
You can't.
I mean, Rob was just a juggernaut.
But so was Megatron.
Oh yeah, Megatron,
Both
yeah.
beasts.